Hello, Rebel GMAN 3B. This is your final recap. Boo. I am here, as always, with the ever talented Mr. Matt Corellion. Hello, Matt.
Hello! I
Right.
say that happily, but it's a sad day.
Well, before we get into that, I just want to say thank you for all the hard work you put into this. I know it's my name that comes up on the actual, main page, but it shouldn't really be. It's you that's doing 70-80% of the work on this, and you do a fantastic job week in, week out. And just a big thank you from me, mate, to just thank you for all your hard work and putting it all together and being really reliable and just being a top guy. So thank you, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you for not bringing up the fact that I referred to myself as the Prince of Editing at the start of last week's episode, and then proceeded to completely hash up the entire audio mix of the episode. A princely thing. But thank you. It's a pleasure to put these things together. Especially with the way things are at the moment, it's really nice to know that we're bringing a nice little weekly show for everyone to come together in this esport, I guess, is what it is. And yeah.
So bottom left-hand corner, we have
Bottom left-hand corner, we have the Sambuca can. Because, last season we had the tequila can. This season we have the Sambuca can because you're sadists. And as you can see, this is live. It's going to be here throughout the proceedings.
How many shots there, mate? How many shots there?
Well, I'm not going to say because there's going to be we're doing something a bit different. Like last season we did one shot per replay, but this was Rob's idea for all of the kind of good words he was saying about me before. What we're doing for this final episode is a bit special, and this was all Rob's idea. And because it was so close, because right up until the end of the end of the matches, it was so tight. Well, why don't you explain what we're going to be doing?
Well, yeah. So we basically coming into this last week, we've got everyone right down to 7th place, or really 6th place, but 7th place, which can make it into the playoffs of the playoffs or the Challengers Cup. So
technically 7 could get there, but it requires a really specific outcome.
Yeah, yeah. So it's top 6 really. So what we've decided to do is have it so all the games are being played like at the same time. And what we're going to do, we're going to cover the first quarter of each game, and then the second quarter, and then third quarter, and then the final quarter of all the games. To do it like a sort of I don't know if anybody watches Sky Sports for the Premiership, but just the final game of the Premiership's football season. You get all the table changes throughout the show, and eventually you get a winner. Because we've got some teams that can do really well. We've got some teams that can balls it right up as well. And I'm hoping, if it all goes correctly, that it's going to be a good show. So we will see. Yeah.
Yeah. And as for how this interacts with the Sambuca, well, so as Rob said, we're splitting up into quarters. For each quarter, we're going through the matches in the usual order that you would see. So starting off with the Warriors. Every time we get a segment where a touchdown is scored, I will have a shot of this here Sambuca. If there are multiple touchdowns scored in a single segment, I'm not doubling up. In case any of you crazy players are scoring, I'm not. I did the maths. It was too much. Honestly, this is possibly too much, but it's a bit closer.
So you're not just drinking one per quarter. Then you're drinking. How's it working?
So, you'll see as it goes on. So if someone were to score a touchdown in turn 3, in the Warriors match, I would have a shot then. If there was a 1-turn touchdown in response to that, so on the next turn 3, I wouldn't drink again.
Okay.
But if we then went on to the next match and they scored a touchdown in that segment, then I'd have one. Basically, it's drink every time there's a touchdown, except if they're in close proximity to each other, because I'll die. is mostly the reason there. So
and you have got to put all this together while drunk later on, I take it. So
I've done some prep.
Okay.
We are Yeah, as you saw on the intro, we do have a special guest later as well, which we have recorded before we started doing this when I was sober. So that's good. We have tried to minimise. If it's late though, this is why. Is that it? I think that's it.
I think so. So before we actually do it, so what's the scenario here? I remember saying last week that the Warriors had to beat Proud Women 3-0.
There has to be a touchdown difference. 3-0. Well, 4-1 would do it. Or there's got to be a three touchdown difference. So when they'll do it.
Who else was there? Rebel Supremacy. They could lose the actual the playoff positions, but it's unlikely. Very Dead Corpses and Hat Tricks could go up or down. Warriors of Coney Island, they got a chance of grabbing playoffs, but I doubt it. And Innovation have got a chance.
Once again, that becomes a touchdown difference thing, so we will have to see.
Yeah, Innovation have got a chance of getting into the playoffs, and Halab is a long shot. So we're getting to the action then.
So we should, yeah. Here we go. We're going to be starting off with the Warriors. So I hope you got your notes in front of you. And here we go.
Okay,
so first quarter.
This is the game where it's all to play for. Both playing for the playoff position, where the Warriors need to win 3-0. So we get a nice little start with tackle doing its thing. It does. As Roosevelt out for the match.
Yeah, moving up, getting some nice, lovely sure hands ball control here. Ooh, and sticking the boot in immediately.
I didn't go through the inducements. The Proud Women took Babes, a bribe, and they had one loner.
And Vermin gets sent off, as we see on the left-hand side of the pinch. They're going for that early drive and taking out Marlene Dietrich.
So they're down to 9 now. So numbers are running a bit low. What's going on here?
Getting stuck in, though.
And that's a
KO and Cochise.
All right, that's turn 4. Okay, so
next up is the Hat Tricks versus the Haikus. Hats on 1830, Haikus on 2000. Hats taking a wizard and a babes. There is no fame. Cheering fans, though, as we start to see this smacking from the Chaos Dwarves here, as they are attempting to put a little bit of hurt on and taking some bashes in response, as the Orcs kind of just start doing that slow kind of push, but do get through, creating a little bit of damage. But as always happens with Claws and Mighty Blow, it can hurt a Black Orc quite a bit. And as we can see, the Orcs spending a reroll to try and just clear up a little space down the sideline for the old sideline push as we come up.
They look like they're in control, though. Turn 4, don't they?
Turn 4, they're setting up for that drive. So much like the match we saw before, they're setting up middle of the half to score. Grimtail next.
Okay, so we got Nurgle against Kenway. Look at that. The fans have ruined the game straight away. Is it a big game for Nurgle? They need to come back from that. And chainsaw straight away. What's happening?
Oof.
Oh,
lucky for only a stun.
So they took 2 bribes, a wizard and Hack, who basically hacked himself up. But we got a oh, this is going to be a good foul. This is the killer in it. He's off the pitch. That's big news. And he's picked the ball.
Kenry finally get the ball.
Yeah. So turn 3, Kenry well in control. Hack doing his bit. It's not good news for Grim. Big game for Grim. Losing the Tomb Guardian would be bad. He's okay, but is there a piling on? There is. Oh, it's down a Tomb Guardian.
Yeah, next we have Supremacy versus the Sit-Downs, and we have not had any touchdowns left. Come on, guys, you've got to speed things up. And of course, we do get that high kick and able to get someone right down there. The pros catching, as you would expect. Yeah, that's 2240 for Supremacy, 1300 for sit-downs. Wizard Stadium. Sit-downs have Eldrin, Moronen, +1 fade, Babes, and Apothecary, and 2 bribes. So, we do obviously a nice bit of passing and some keeping the ball right down the end. Big push for the Pro Elves as well. Obviously getting lots of ball recipients down there. As we see, I do like this. That's a good way of getting rid of them. Love it.
I like the way we weren't even looking at him.
Yeah, it wasn't something I'm not even looking. Just a handoff in a tackle zone for, like, you can mark me. Who cares?
Oh, what a fight.
And, of course,
what a fight.
it's Fluoride. That's good, but the catch is not.
Oh. That's bad against
I think the reroll. Yeah. And nipping in, grabbing it. And you thought he was just up there to mark them. But no, also a scoring threat. Catches the ball. Runs away. Goes the long way. And we get our very first touchdown. Sambuca. Oh, that's Sanaseed. Okay.
All right. So this is looking good for the High Elves, isn't it? Scoring on the Pro Elf drive.
Yeah, indeed. They're doing a very similar play now as well, and it wasn't a bad play. They just didn't have a reroll and they rolled a 1. Like, it happens sometimes. And as you can see, a very similar type situation happening where let's just put a little bit of pressure on that ball and see what we can do. Oof.
Is this a handoff, is it?
Yeah. Lovely reverse handoffs and all this kind of stuff. And Fluoride doesn't even move.
Oh, that's what it's like having an ad 6 strong arm, accurate, you name it, you got it.
Yeah, and runs for the score, and I do not have to drink because I've already drunk this session. And we just see, once again, that big high kick just to take us into the end of that quarter. Next up,
okay.
Altdorf Acrobata. Oh, you're up.
Coach Call is against the Wood Elves. This should be an exciting game. We've got Eldril, Wizard, and 2 Babes and 3 Loners for the Sabertooth.
I think that was a niggle we saw on Heddle there to start off with. That's a good opening blitz. A good opening block. Coach
Cole, man in form, he's learned how to play his team after a shaky start to the beginning of the season, and it looks like he's just going for SPP, I think, and building himself up for next season. This might hurt. No, it doesn't.
Cornea's done.
Okay. So turn 3, it's a handoff. It looks good. Oh, it doesn't look good.
It is in a tackle zone, unfortunately.
Reroll.
No, that's the lack.
Oh, that's good positioning, isn't it, for the ball?
Also not a turnover, which I keep forgetting.
Just whack the ball dancer instead, which didn't come to anything. So a bit of a tricky game for the Elves because of all the diving tackle. And, we got a fireball here. Oh, saviour. They're resisting the fireball really well, and
no tackle though, unfortunately, so it's just shoving bodies around.
It's just pushing him and helping him out. Oh, this is Eldril getting whacked. What happens when Eldril gets whacked?
He
gets injured.
Goes over.
Every time, innit? Every single time. So has he pushed himself out the box enough? No, he's still got a bit of a tackle zone there. Leap is not doing its thing. Another snake eyes? No. Oh, he's done the easy part. Now he's got to just run through tackle zones.
Just run through tackles. This is for SPP, presumably.
Turn 4 touchdown. Lovely. That's 1-0 to Waldorf.
Right.
That's another
okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Tasty Tunes versus VDC. VDC need to win this, really. I don't know if a draw's enough.
It's 1700 versus 1620 for the VDC. VDC have got bribe and there is no fame.
Tasty Tunes can be a bit bashy as well, can't they?
Oh, they do get access to that mutations, and those mutated Skaven blitzers can be a problemo. We are now seeing Just kind of the slow, steady, just kind of let's see if we can do a little bit of damage here. We've got werewolves. Let's just do a bit of stuff. I'm gonna squish you against me big Frankenstein, mate. How do you like that? He ain't moving. You though are gonna get stunned.
And you're stunned.
Yeah, we do see, as you can tell, was holding back a little bit for the
Sad
for
to
the
be
VDC.
injured.
and gets injured, and a smashed ankle. But regeneration works, and we do see a little bit just holding back. You can see they're just chilling.
VTC look like they're in control.
Yeah, like these are blocks. There's goblins here. We've got a killer with tackle. Let's just take out as many people as we can and just see what we can do when we see who's left, basically. And fair play, Tasty Tunes are given as good as they can get. They are doing a very similar thing. It's like, you want to push, I'll push back, and we're starting to see these KOs happening equally as much. And as they fall back.
Yeah, good start by VDC there. So we got Unveiled versus the Goblins. Not too much to fight for Unveiled, really. They've had a hard season, but the Goblins haven't got any bribes in this game, so they are really going to struggle. They've only got one bench as well, so this could possibly be a good game for the Amazons, who have got 2 loners and an Apo. So they're obviously thinking of keeping this team for next season.
That's certainly what you would think. And that takes us to the end of Q1. So I think what we can do is have a look at the positions at this juncture after the first quarter of all games have been played. So let's you can run us through this.
So yeah, we got Rebel Supremacy drawing, and they only need a draw to guarantee playoffs, so they're doing okay. Proud Women lost a couple of players, haven't they? So they're holding on for a 0-0. It's not their drive, so we'll see how they get on. Very Dead Corpses look like they're in control, don't they? They just need to beat Tasty Tunes to not guarantee, but give themselves a good chance of playoffs. Hat-tricks and haikus, the Orcs look like they're in control of that game, so maybe a turn 8 touchdown for the Orcs coming that way.
Cool.
Warriors of Coney Island, still 0-0. They need to get some touchdowns in.
Yeah, they need to. I was talking about the Orcs before, but the Warriors of Coney Island are also in a very specific win that they need.
Yeah, big
in order. Yeah,
big ask. Grimtail, I can't remember whose drive it is. We was following that. Still 0-0. Nothing sprung to mind. Oh, there's a Tomb Guardian out of that game, isn't there? So, and they've lost their killer, their Grimtail. So
let's take a look at the second quarter. Okay.
How many
straight
shots
back to the Warriors.
2 shots so far.
2. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, there's not been anything. So yeah, as we last kept up with the Warriors, they were part-way through, and immediately we see a big old death here of a dirty player. And yeah, there we go. All right.
Another shot. Looks like they're going for that. Looks like they're going for that 3-0 touch, 3-0 score. But it's dangerous, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. If the Proud Women can equalise this quarter, then it should be game over for them. A bribe helps, though.
You love to see that commitment. They know what score they need, and they're just shooting for it. As we head up, they've got complete control of this pitch, though. Look at that.
Yeah, but they're forced into a play here. This needs to come off, and the chaos have surrounded them enough by the looks of it. So can Edge 4 do its thing? The dodge works.
Gets you there.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is that's big.
Big old interception.
Yeah.
And that's some interesting positioning and all. Surf time.
They're down on quite a lot of women already, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to be going 2-0 up for half time.
Certainly that does seem it. Just running all along there. Once again, do not have to double up.
Ooh, interesting game.
Yeah, very much. It's on the cards now. And we do see a big...
Fans not impressed.
No.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women on that, 6 women on the pitch now.
We come back to the hat tricks and the haikus as they were doing a similar thing, pushing their way down the side of the pitch, smacking some of these hobos out of the way with the ball carrier, and just dancing their way through. Right, okay, there's another one. Cheers.
They're going down quick, aren't they?
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh God, we're gonna. Oh, this is all of the pre-half time.
You're going to be hammering them down, aren't you? Yeah.
So what we are now seeing now.
Scored quite early there, but they didn't look that pressurised into scoring early. Maybe they just want to hammer the hat tricks. Maybe that's what's happening.
Well, they are in a position where they can get, if they get a good TV. There's a potential stuff, as we talked about earlier. If there's a big TV difference, you can turn that around. You could steal something from the women, but that go for it does not help. We do get to re-roll though, and just about get in there to cause a ruckus on this big ball.
Right, it's a pretty open pitch there. If they can, if the hat tricks can equalise, they do need to win this game to have a chance. So, yeah, if the hat tricks can equalise before half time and then do the grind next half, that'd be good for them.
Oh, that doesn't help though. Ran out of re-rolls and got that skull on a 1 dice. It's not what you want. So you're saying the hat tricks need a win here? Yeah.
Yeah, they need to win this. So this is really good for them.
They are able to get that equaliser. Grimtail now up.
So in control of the ball with a Tomb Guardian down. Oh no! Can Regen do its thing? Keep us waiting. No.
No.
Oh, tough game for Imp 4 now.
Oh, he's seen a target.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like nice play. That's how you get your man out of tackle zones if you knock him down.
If you knock him down.
Turn 6.
He's knocking him back.
Yeah, rather than dodging. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I suppose it's only turn 6. Bye, Mark.
Well, bye-bye. I would say welcome to Grandfather Nurgle, but you don't get that because you got regeneration.
Time to get that chainsaw off the pitch. No. Yes.
Just a KO. Just a KO. I realised I was moving away from my microphone there because I was leaning towards, so I'm back here.
Oh, no. Have they got a reroll? Okay.
They did.
Don't go for it again. It's a bit out in the open there. That's not good enough. Oh, and that is...
That is, though. He had tackle, even if there was a dodge there, and the injury does not help.
Take him off the pitch.
Absolutely right off the pitch.
He's back. But that looks like it stopped the drive. Good work from Grimtail there. And another one down. Jeez. And
but Regen's back. It's been going well.
There's no counter score that can happen by the looks of it. It's just a case of foul to your heart's content.
Yeah, right, off they go. Off
nil
they
nil
go.
at half time there.
Interesting.
Nurgle drive next, so grind a 1-0 win maybe for that CC spot. We'll see.
Indeed. Coming back, some players?
They're not back.
No.
And Tomb Guardian, he's back. Okay, they got 3 Tomb Guardians.
Next up, Supremacy versus Sit Downs in this big old high-scoring match so far. As we see them, just causing a little bit of trouble. Holding back with that monstrous thrower and just trying to clear as much as they can. And an injury coming out does not help. And they're
that's just a loan. Help. No one cares about him.
So I said they had a thrower. I got confused.
But, I forgot.
Oh, Venom injured. Venom goes down.
Yeah, I forgot Eldril was playing in 2 games today. He's done magically, hasn't he?
He's a busy boy. He's a busy boy.
His twin.
Yeah. Oh, that's a different style player. And yeah, as you can see, bam,
Oh, that one
smacking straight into there on a in media res foul. As you can see, that it just surrounded him there, but do get the sending off. But that bribe they got earlier, really useful for them.
Looks like the High Elves have run out of players.
But they do get a push, and from there they can just run that through.
And that was the Pro Elves drive that half, wasn't it? So they're 2-1 up.
Yeah, it's that early score from the High Elves is very useful.
So we see the touchdown on turn 4, the early touchdown from Altdorf. And can the Wood Elves come back with anything?
Not with a dodge like that, they can't.
No. Okay, so let's leap in the cage and try to nick that ball on a 1 dice. Is it happening?
Gets it with the reroll.
It has. And he's got men there to grab the ball if it bounces nice. And no, it doesn't. Okay, so the Wood Elves have obviously grabbed the ball and legged it out of there. Are they safe?
Sort of.
Don't look that safe to me. But dice need to be rolled. And no sidestep on that guy.
Was there no sidestep?
No, sorry, he has.
Yeah. I was about to say, then I assumed there was sidestep. If there wasn't, then no, absolutely that wasn't safe.
The strip ball coming handy there. And
it always usually does.
Oh,
we're going to get in and get out.
Edge 5. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh.
That is a turnover. That is a turnover.
Yeah,
right.
So, need to knock him down.
I'd have been. Oh no, I was going to say we attempt to try and surf him, but it's.
The strip ball comes into effect again.
Yeah, indeed. That holds them out at the end of the turn. That's half time for them, right?
Yeah.
So good holding off there. Excellent. I didn't have to do a shot. Love it.
So VDC doing their thing.
Indeed. Just getting in. What we're seeing here is some carving out some space for this attempted drive. This is a great blitzer. There's horns on this guy to come in and do some damage is really, really brilliant. Does a lot of work. I really need to make sure I don't lean away from the microphone either. But as you can see, the zombies just a speculative foul. That'll do.
But as you can push up a little bit, I would say they're sitting quite deep there, aren't they?
Yeah. As you can see, boof. That zombie just doing a speculative uphill against the thing as if responding to you, pushed down all the way as best they can, but not enough. Not enough.
And there's no sidestep on that dude.
No. They were able to clear out one of the guards and just get through and do it. Bang, kick.
Wow, how did VDC let that happen?
Let's see
where's this ball going?
Not terribly. Yeah, they were able to get it. Bang. And that wolf, well, he can get it off them because it's not safe, but God bless that little goblin. I think he just saved them a counter score.
Yes.
And we see
that's really messed up the plans for VDC.
Yeah, that especially does. I think that's a double injury. That's an injury and then a crowd injury as well.
Stay home. He should have stayed home.
Well, no, he's getting back in.
Mum told him to come back.
Yeah, Mum told him get back on the pitch. And yeah, we do get that blitz, clearing someone off the pitch and gives you a little bit of space to play with. But alas, no touchdowns coming.
Right, so how's this game going? The Goblins were going to struggle a little bit. Chainsaw, that's the Edge 5 girl. Definitely use Yappo on her.
Is this Elven Grass, by the way, for the
for the
pitch?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
I think it is, because it's a really lovely colour. I think that's Elven Grass.
Ganged up on the ball and chain, got the ball and chain KO'd. That's a great move. So the women are putting the Goblins under a bit of pressure here. Chainsaw needs to do its stuff. No. Trolls are outstanding.
I'll do it, though.
His 2 trolls are so good. They've been so good all season. But the screen is real good there. That's going to take some quite nice play for the Goblins to score in this turn 8 if they can do it.
But that really stupid on the troll did not help.
dodge works.
It's got it.
Dodge works.
Yeah, then leaps out. Yeah, nice. Is he going to make it? He uses sure feet.
Yeah.
He's got a reroll.
Dodgy.
Oh, no.
Oh. I've seen this happen before.
Oh, there we go.
Good. Well done, Keandra.
Cheers to you, Messenger. Cheers to you.
All right. So half time.
It's half time. It is. Oh, I didn't click that. Oh, there we go. Here's the actual half time. Explain the positions on the left-hand side because they're numbers.
So this is on the left-hand side. That's where they started the day. And as you can see, the Warriors looking really good. 2-0 up at half time. Lot of Amazons missing from that game. But all the Amazons need to do is either hold on to the ball or get a touchdown and they can secure their spot.
Yeah, because they just need to beat the Proud Women by 3 and they will swap with them. It's very tight. But Proud Women are a great team. Who knows what's going to be happening in the second half?
Bit of a shock. Very Dead Corpses not scoring in that first half. Bit of a sloppy play by the looks of it.
Mistakes can happen. It is what it is.
But they've got to give it to Tasty Tunes. It's not their drive next half, so they need to win. They need to beat the Tasty Tunes to have a chance. Further down the table, hat tricks, and the hat tricks did well, didn't they? It's going to be their drive next, and they're 1-1, so they look like they can grind out for a nice 2-1 drive.
If they can grind out, then they've basically got a situation where if they could score on their own turn 16, it just puts so much pressure on the Orcs. So we'll just have to see. But
the Grimtail are also in the same position, aren't they? It's their drive, so they're chasing them as well. So they're not out of it, but it's going to be hard for them.
Okay.
Down the bottom, not too much changing. The Sit Down Boys and Trusting God are both playing well, but yeah, nothing changing too much down the bottom there. So let's move on to start of the second half, shall we?
Indeed. So starting with the Warriors versus the Proud Women.
All right. How many women on the pitch? Another bribe. That's the second.
Another bribe. Oh, they well.
Right, the women. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
7 women.
Could be worse. It could be a little bit worse.
Oh, dodging out a tackle. That's worse. That's only a 2+. They'll be fine.
They're not fine.
Oh no. Oh, this game. They've had such a good season, and now look.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Robbed. Oh, they've all those injuries, all those casualties, and he picks the ball up. Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, that's spicy.
If it's a removal, it's big. Oh, it is.
Oh.
That looks like game over to me. That looks.
Oh yeah, well, you deserve that.
Yeah.
Okay.
5, of course.
Yeah.
That's hard for the Amazons to come back.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh,
he's not letting up at all, is he?
Just kick their heads in, yeah.
Oh God.
How many women?
They're already dead.
I can't.
They're already dead. Oh.
Okay, so instead of like helping out with the ball, just he needs this person for a level up, does he? Or
well, we'll see where they get to. That's quarter 3. The Haikus versus the Hat Tricks, and the weather stays nice. Let's see if just meanwhile they're having a really lovely sunny day while just at exactly the same time. This is the conceit of this episode. They're just Proud Women just getting completely murked. Speaking of completely murked, no. But we do get, as you can see, a fairly straightforward Chaos Dwarf screen/cage being set up as they're pushing down here. And I like this ball placement. If you can get this guy down, you could potentially push him around, but the stand firm would stop that. But removals are what you want. And
2-1 grind, that's all they need.
That's all they need. And they're just doing it. And they were willing to kind of like juke around as well, because they were looking like they were going to position right down that right-hand side of the pitch, but it looks like they've gone back to being central. And yeah, you can just see, blitzes from the Strength 4 Black Orcs, pushes not really what you want. And yeah, as we've seen, like a flexibility around that line and making the orcs come to you. You've got a little bit of additional space with the bulls. But yeah, over to Grimtail.
All right, I'm not sure if that's good or bad for Grimtail, but they've got the ball on turn 10, so everything's looking good. A nice little foul coming up. It's a removal. Okay. There's not many Kenry left on the pitch, is there?
No, there's not. A big fireball. Oof.
There, ain't finished. It has finished.
It has finished.
Did nothing, but it's allowed to blitz. Okay, so 2 dice with tackle, even though he doesn't have dodge anyway. Oh dear, Grim could be in trouble here. What dodge was that?
That's a bold
5.
dodge.
That was a 4 plus.
No, 5+, saying into a TZ.
Yeah. All right, so they've recovered. Okay, so turn 12. Oh, okay. Wow.
Break tackle was involved.
Yeah, but there was 3 dodges there. 2 dodges there.
Yeah, and we're back to supremacy versus sit downs. As thank you everyone, for not making me get extremely drunk. But we do have a pitch invasion and second one of the night. Another big one as well as we go to turn 9.
Fans are getting tense. Okay, this is 2-1 to supremacy. They just need to pick the ball up. They only need a draw out of this game. Surely they're looking good. Surely we're looking at Rebel supremacy in the playoffs. Maybe they can do enough to win the league as well.
Maybe.
Under control,
just under control, holding back. You see it a lot, but especially Fluoride is the extreme example of this, but quite a lot of elf teams can do it, where you can just hold back, and where you're really looking to do damage is where you're moving to, rather than where you actually are.
I can't believe Eldrill's still on the pitch on turn 11.
And yeah, as we can see, it's a nice screen here by the High Elves. It's very difficult for them to come through. We do, however, see a big jumping foul there. Only a stun, but they do get sent off. Oh, wait, no. A big bribing match also.
Brilliant.
But as you can see, as we go through the half, there is that just a little bit of sparring with each other in terms of positioning. But it's looking pretty... Oh, a big old lightning bolt as well.
Is there a recovery here, is there?
Well, let's see. There was Fluoride who gets it and gets it all the way back around again.
Oh, Madfog could be in trouble here.
Indeed. We'll see how that goes at the last quarter.
Okay, it's starting the second half. It's kicking off and 2 rocks are thrown. We've got Loose Cannon Carlos is stunned and
Gianluca is dead. Oh, that's rough.
Apo's saved him. Wow.
What was the replacement injury? That's not fun.
Okay, so the Wood Elves are 1-0 down and they were looking at completing the cage there. Which they can. Alright, that's did a leap in that can work. Oh, let's get diving tackle on the ball. Coach call. Playing call. 2 diving tackle on the ball.
2 diving tackles.
Okay, so that's pretty hard to get out of, especially when you're rolling 1 die.
That's going to help.
So, big dodge coming up.
Big dodge coming up.
He must have a reroll for that.
No, dodge. Had the dodge skill. Didn't do it.
Of course, yeah. Looking good for the Altdorf there.
Yeah. We were able to get through against that catcher strength 2.
Why did he push him that way? That's odd. I thought he'd push him the other way. Has he got enough legs to get a touchdown?
I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, he's drunker than me.
Oh, no.
He's drunker than me, my friend.
Oh, and he's hurt himself.
Yeah. Only a badly hurt, but we come back for the Tasty Tunes versus the VDC. Big kick and a blitz. As we see the Wolf coming through, and as we see targeting, just trying to get that numerical advantage, smacking down with frenzy that little gobbo, and able to dodge away. And you know that's not a sight you want to see on a blitz coming down towards you at all now, is it? As we see back at the counter, like slowly in this kind of match towards the end, we're just seeing this really brutal fight. Scrapping for every inch, inching for every scrap as we stamp upon the head of this horrible little rat. And a pow against a ghoul is exactly what you want to see, as that thrower just tonks it in the head with a big piece of metal. Just keeping that cage close to the line and then switching over to the left-hand side when you think you've got a little bit of distance and control to pull things off. Yeah. Pushing back again from here, we can just see just that traction that's happening, especially on. Sorry, God.
Quite an even fight, isn't it, between the two?
Yeah,
both taking players out.
Regen's helping so much. We've seen so much regen like going well.
Tasty Tunes look like they're in control of this drive still, though.
Yeah,
especially doing that.
Yeah, regen ain't gonna help with that KO. Boof, and just a stamp. You can just see them putting that extra little bit of damage in whenever they can, and yeah, boof, taking them down.
I miss my face is only stunned.
Yes, they've got that good traditional cage now being set up right in the centre,
okay.
But no tackle. You've got to fish for a pow, and you have not got it. Though you did have some tackle zones on the ball, but Frenzy takes you away, dodging away easily though.
I can't see him stopping that drive there. It looks like the VDC are going to go 1-0 down by the looks of it.
Looks like it, and we see that big kick with the pogo. A throw from the pogoer. Who was that? A throw of the pogoer?
No, that was just a normal goblin getting thrown. But he's got a tackle zone onto it, and now the pogoer can get another tackle zone onto the ball. So now it's a 2-dice blitz.
It is.
Great play. Awesome play. Oh, didn't get anything out of it, unfortunately.
No, but that is quite a good. That's not where you want the ball to be.
Right, Pogo getting hit. Keandra's sweating. Oh, we know how much he loves his Pogo. He is the star man of the team. Umvelt look like they're gonna get something out of this. They're gonna throw to not next to the troll. Oh, right. Okay.
I'll tell you what. We've not seen many touchdowns in this part of the third quarter.
No, you haven't had much to drink, have you?
No. I'm sure this is perfectly fine and bodes really well for what's going to be coming. I do like that juke around. That's nice.
Yeah.
And we see Boof. I do love the piling on for trolls.
The big daddy.
So funny. Splat.
And it
face plants on them. And yeah, there we are. That was the last one. We are now on. Yeah, I believe you're quite right in saying that there were no touchdowns at all during that one. Yeah, is that right?
Changed at all. So it's still the same as it was. ReBBL Supremacy look like they're in control of their game. Proud Women, can they stop the 3-0? Warriors Coding Island need to beat them, and they're doing very well. Very Dead Corpses look like they're going to go 1-0 down to Tasty Tunes. So that's interesting because they've been so good all season. Hat Tricks look like they're going to win 2-1. Grimtail could possibly win. Very Dead Corpses might be in trouble. We shall see.
We shall see. And let's see right now as we come into the very final quarter of week 13. Starting with the Warriors and Proud Women.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember they... Oh, look. This ain't fair. There's only one woman left on the pitch.
Oh, this is just...
Just,
there it goes. Right at turn 16. Yeah, just brutalising them right at the end.
Unbelievable. They've done.
Congratulations, though. Absolutely.
Yeah, congratulations, definitely. All right, so this cruise to this 2-1 grind. The Orcs have got nowhere near the ball this half. Surely we're looking at a turn 16 touchdown for the hat tricks to
For the hat tricks.
Yeah, secure their play. Oh,
he'd blitzed free to get there. So,
yeah, but that's the nearest they got to the ball this half. Oh, come on.
Because this kind of thing just keeps happening.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hat trick's looking comfortable there.
Yeah.
No.
Bang, just clears him free. Like, full respect to the haikus. Sometimes in Blood Bowl, as we all know, sometimes you just got to roll dice. That's just the only thing you can do.
Look at Orcs all caged in there. They're not getting to that ball.
No, like, this is, fair play for still fighting. But as you can see, the hat tricks are very much...
Kick the goblin.
Kick the goblin. And they've got a wizard as well. And it's like, bam,
we shot the goblin with a wizard.
Yeah, well, to be fair, technically, the only chance that Uruk Haikus have got is for a throw teammate. So taking out the goblin, a potential injury, is actually quite smart.
All right.
So it didn't work, though. Changing weather is nice. We get a bounce, a fail to pick up, and a touchback. Ooh. So let's see. They are giving it to the goblin, so we'll see if that's enough. Let's see what they've got to do. Oh, shit. Did I just drink there as well? I didn't, did I?
No, you didn't.
All right, here we go. Ah, oh, shit, I've dropped it in the off.
Okay, so the haikus are going to rely on a troll, are they? we all know how this goes.
We all know how this goes. He's going to eat him. No, oh, that's good.
Oh, loner.
Landing's going to fail. Oh, that's a good throw. That's a really good throw. That's a really good throw, and the hat tricks are denied. The hat tricks are denied at the last second.
Rough. Oh, that is so rough. Oh, my God.
It's very rough. You've got to feel for them.
Well, the Nurgle did have a bit of a chance, didn't they? Oh, that is so rough for the hat trick. I can't believe that.
Very rough for the hat tricks. I can just imagine if these matches were happening simultaneously. The skull, I don't know what you were hoping for there, really.
Oh,
back for more Cetra.
Looks of it.
Yeah, fractured skull. That's a bad one.
Oh,
that's a bad one. Don't know why you made that uphill. But yeah, it is unfortunate. I think just trying to stop him, really. Big turnover, and Grim are now in a pretty good position, really, for their turn 16. They just got to do a little bit of clearage, and they can... Oh, no. Oh, everyone's going to score on turn 16, aren't they? Everyone's going to score on turn 16. Cheers.
I was going to say, Imp 4 can't do a one-time touchdown.
God.
2-1. And the ball is loose. Oh, yeah. They look like they were in a bit of trouble last time we see them.
The ball was loose. Choosing not to make the ball scatter, though. Lots of TZs around it. But you know what's good for picking up balls? Not elves, apparently. Agi 5, I was about to say. And, yeah, 2 tackle zones, though, giving it a 3+. And that's a very, very good bounce for the pro elves there. That's exactly what they needed.
But with the proud women... with the proud women losing, I got a feeling that they're safe for playoffs, but will they win the league? That's the question. Nice.
Nicely done. That's another one, right?
Yeah, that was a shot. That was on the... That was
good one.
Drive.
We got ourselves a game of Blood Bowl.
2 turns left. High elves, can they catch it? They can.
Yeah. Bang.
Everyone in suspense in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you know, we're just trying to get that little bit of positioning into the right place. You've got to try and do what you can. And that is a good blitz. Only a push though.
All right, no rerolls on that.
And I think you know what's happening from there.
It's turn 16.
It's turn 16. I've already drunk this section, so I don't need to again. But we do see, it's nearly dropping the ball on that Raven, a big 3-2, a high kick here. Because it could be, there is a potential one turn if you get the right kind of pushes.
Yeah.
Let us see if it can be a draw right at the last second. Lord Four-Eyed getting in for a close pass.
Yeah,
for once.
Shortest pass I've ever seen him do.
Yeah. Goes for the re-roll to not knock him over.
Wow.
Has to knock him over. And alas and alack,
Okay.
you are not able to get that one turn.
Well,
Good hustle. Good hustle.
So the last time we come to this game, the Wood Elves lost the ball. It went off the pitch. It got scattered, and the ball.
The Kislev have picked it up, as we can see, just on the lower right.
There's not many elves on the pitch.
Oh.
Feeling all right there, mate?
I'm holding up, buddy.
We're looking comfortable for Kislev's second touchdown, I would say, this turn. And the tree is fouling.
Just right on his head. I'll turn your big barrel chest pigeon.
How can I see that? We're looking at a handoff here. Getting the SPP to the right person.
Yeah.
1-0
We'll
up.
see if...
Not super important to get
Oh, look at... Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's bad. Oh, do you think maybe they fouled the tree to save him?
Yeah. I think the tree was rooted, so it's a case of what else can he do? Well, even if he was rooted, he weren't catching up with these guys.
And we do see...
2-0. Well done, Coach Cole. Good win.
Okay.
Big game.
Yeah.
VDC need to win this. It's 0-0 going to the third quarter, and
only a badly hurt, but that's a crucial lack of regeneration.
There's no way they're stopping this drive, and they will get
just to make it sure. Let's just knock down more zombies. Do love that horns on that blitzer though. That is.
I'm surprised they weren't fouling him over the other side of the pitch there.
But never giving up, never surrender.
That's
probably wouldn't have piled on there. But there you go.
Pile on. He's getting fouled next turn, 100%. He realised this season's. How can VDC not make the playoffs? They've been so good all season. Tasty chips. Well done.
Well done. Well, we don't know. We don't know yet. Well,
it's looking good for them.
It's looking good for them.
Was there a foul and you didn't record it, or
I think there might have been a foul. I didn't record it, but we do see right at the end Common Pickles making that one there.
Is it 1-0? VDC lose.
1-0.
So we left this where the girls are 1-0 down and turn 13 touchdown.
Oh God! What? No.
Another drink.
I've got it wrong. I've drank too much. I've got to fill it up again. No, what?
So the girls are up against not many goblins on the pitch by the looks of it, but the messenger has the ball and it's turn 15. It's turn 16. The messenger has the ball. He's got one girl in tackle zone that's pushed out the way, and the messenger needs to. It's a bonehead from the patrol there. Is this going to be a great win for the goblins? It is.
It is. Yay!
Yay! Another Zambuca.
No, it's not another Sambuca because I don't double up when it's in the same section. Right? Okay. Cool.
Unreal.
Unreal.
So, congratulations, Rebel Supremacy. They've done enough. 28 points. They had a game in hand. Brilliant.
But really, the tale of this week 13 is the Warriors of Coney Island getting the exact result that they needed to get that playoffs place. That's a fantastic result for them, and commiserations to the proud women.
I didn't see it coming at all. Did you?
No. I mean, I potentially saw like a Warriors win, but that's it's a bit of a death spiral there, unfortunately.
Proud women got beaten up. They managed to grab on to third place, and
nothing wrong with Challengers Cup.
Not at all. Not at all.
I hear, right, if you're on Amazon in the Challengers Cup, you have to murder Zinj, right? That's what has to happen.
Hopefully. In fourth place, well done, Grimtail. It looked so hard for them to grab that fourth spot. They were one of the favourites at the beginning of the season, but things didn't quite go their way. They only lost 2 games, but it's all those draws that were stacking up against them. And to grab it because of that one-turn touchdown. Is that right? Am I getting my figures right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. That hat-trick's result was the really critical one.
Grimtail, you need to buy Halib of Ulrich Haikus a drink, because that one-turn touchdown has given you a spot in the CZ. So, congratulations, top 4. Very dead corpses. Wow. Just wow.
It's unfortunate. And we're not even in like a sarcastic way. Like, you're a fantastic team, fantastic coach, but sometimes in Blood Bowl, those results can just go that way sometimes.
I was so looking forward to seeing those 2 Wolves in the playoffs, CC or playoffs, So I'm shocked that they've ended up 5th. I can imagine Filippo is as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But full respect, fantastic team, fantastic coach.
Hat tricks. Just what can you say? Just you can't stop one-turn touchdown when they work like that, can you?
No, your positioning was fine.
And the loner reroll and the troll as well that worked. It
was a really good throw. That's probably the best throw teammate I've seen.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, it didn't matter to Ulrich Hikos if it worked or not. But it was just make sure that obviously they've got history between them.
Yeah.
He didn't want them going to the playoffs. Tasty Tunes had a great win.
Absolutely.
It couldn't make them. And down the bottom of the table, what we got here? We got Umville. Unfortunately. You know what, Umville? I only had 1 win this season as well. So we give each other a cuddle when we see each other, eh?
Yeah.
Sit down boys were brilliant all season, but Armour 7's Armour 7, and in a league like this, you just get beaten up week after week.
Yeah, so good teams. Like, these are all really good teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and J-Can of Umville, I'm pretty sure he's keeping his team for next season. So fair play to you, mate. Probably Division 4, I would have thought. So hopefully you can rebuild your team and get back up in Division 4.
Yeah, you could join me in Division 4. I've never gotten out of Division 4. It certainly ain't happening this season.
So cut-off point generally, I think, is the bottom 3 teams are definitely down, depending on rerolls. So Coach Call in Ortdorf Acrobata, if you can stay in Division 3, well done, because that start of the season.
He might have done it.
So
he might have done it with that last surge of wins. Might have just got him to stay in Div 3.
Did he win? Did he lose the first 7 games or 6 games of the season?
I don't recall.
I think so. So what an amazing comeback second half of the season.
Brilliant. Kisler are a fantastic team too. Love them. Only get better with TV.
Well, I've seen you play Kislev, Matt, and I thought you was outstanding with him. And I think you should ditch your chorfs and do Kislev myself. But that's your choice, man.
It is. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. I think everyone's had enough chatting of us who are sort of okay-ish at Blood Bowl. What would probably be great is if we got someone in who's actually good at Blood Bowl. So as you saw from the start of the intro, we have a special guest.
And now we have a very special guest. That's Mad Frog. Hello, Mad Frog.
Hi, guys.
Congratulations, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, we did you last year, didn't we? And you had that awesome team, but it didn't quite come off for you. And it was good doing you again this year. And you've been super lucky with your injuries, and haven't you? I was like,
yes, indeed.
Yeah, we was having a chat yesterday. I was trying to find some bad bits of your season. There weren't any. So tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
Yeah, of course. But first of all, I really have to thank you for putting up this great show all the time, and I think I can speak for all of us. It's really great to see you guys doing this and keeping the guys in the community together. And yeah, we are all week. We are hyped for this recap stuff, and it's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we do put a lot of effort into it, and it's
Yeah,
nice,
I believe so.
Yeah, it's nice to get some good feedback. It really is.
Yeah, but coming to me, yeah, I'm from Germany, from Berlin. I'm 35 years old, and I love this game. I really do. I started in 2015 with Chaos Edition.
All right.
Only a few games with this the AI, and then level 2 came out, and this really hooked me. And yeah, from there I started it and have a couple of 100 games now played.
And you're a tabletop player as well, right?
I started tabletop like 2016, and this was really great because when I was a kid or young guy, I played Warhammer Fantasy and painted the minis and stuff, and this was my thing, my nerd, my nerd childhood. It was great, and then Blood Bowl came out, Blood Bowl 2 came out, and then Blood Bowl 6 2016, and this all made sense. And then I started coming back to the the miniature hobby, and in addition to Blood Bowl, this was a perfect stuff for me.
What rule set do you prefer, the Blood Bowl 2 or the tabletop?
What I prefer,
Yeah.
I actually playing. I think I prefer the computer game because it's faster, and I also do like the graphics. So I like the visual impact of the game and all the feeling. But I'm also super in love with the miniatures. It's playing tabletop is a little different because you really have to be more concentrated even than playing the computer game, because you have to do all the the stuff, the math, and exerting the tackle downs in your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Well, speaking of minis, you actually provided with some really lovely images here of your own teams. This is your High Elf team, I believe, your own minis.
Yeah. I painted like 7 teams or so since I started. This was my first team where I put more effort in, and because you all guys know I'm in love with High Elves, I had to start a High Elf team. And those are miniatures from SP Miniatures, so not Games Workshop. And I think they look really pretty, the miniatures. And yeah,
I'm a big fan of this Dark Elf team you've sent over as well. This looks great. I love the snowy bases you've got.
Yeah, this is my last piece of work. It was it was a long time to going this way, but I think it was worth it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result.
It's really nice. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you make the scenery, or did you buy it, or?
The wooden base I bought from a guy in Germany who makes those stuff. And the scenery with the wall in the background is actually from the Tabletop World Cup where I played. The company named Citaris made a whole World Cup stadium, and I cut those walls off and put it on this piece to make the feeling that those guys are rushing on the pitch at the start of the game.
Very nice.
How did you get on in the World Cup? How did you get on in the World Cup?
The guy who brought me to tabletop, named Petter, he's a really cool guy. Also lives here in Berlin. He's from Sweden, and he invited me to tabletop, and also on his team to the World Cup, and we were a pretty cool team from like 3 from Sweden, 1 from Germany, and we also managed to get the Sage on our team from from the Netherlands. It was pretty fun.
That's handy.
pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, it was great. Great fun. I didn't make super good with my high ups, but it was totally okay. Great stuff.
Sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah, of course, was great.
So what are your overall thoughts on this season? Obviously, you did come out on top, but it was very close.
Yeah, it was super close. Especially at the start, I wasn't very confident to make it to the top, and then midfield, I got the feeling could be working, but especially the Necro team. It was a bit of a shame that his last games weren't that good, but it was a race all the time, and then the other guys came on top back, and also the Amazons, which I actually favored from the start. I thought they would perform very good, and in the end they did. Yeah, it was a great season, a great league. I love the teams and very nice coaches overall. Totally great guys.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to recap for you.
Yeah, it was really cool, and yeah, I think we had some great matches.
What do you think the main difference between this last season and this season was? Do you think it was the casualties you didn't take, or do you think your team's just improved skill wise? Or
yeah, I thought about this a little. I think one part is that I try to put my shit together and playing better, because I do have from time to time a kind of an aggressive style, and this can work out, but not all the time. So I try to tune it a little down, be a little bit more patient. On the one hand, and then, as you guys know, I have all those stat freaks. But if you have those stat freaks, you kind of lack some skills, and I think one of the key parts was Toa, my super blitzer. I think on game 1 this season he got leap, so I felt this made a really big difference, because in the last season I was always cage dying with this AG5, and this not all the time worked, and this time the skills came, and yeah, and the Wizard Stadium was a really big thing. I'm really glad I took it, because yeah, my team is so good to get the ball when it's down, and yeah, I love my turn 1 blitz, lightning bolt.
Yeah, we've noticed. You know what? I was going through your games yesterday, and I realised that Matt has covered near enough every single one of your games this season. I think I've covered 2 or 3 games, and just the way it's worked out, that Matt's managed to follow all of your games rather than myself. So I've missed out a bit.
It's a lot of recapping of touchdowns. Let's put it that
way. But I feel like I followed you quite well, because Matt does a good job of editing all the clips together and stuff. So I feel like I followed your season really well. So
yeah, absolutely.
We've got a little surprise for you as well. So
oh, okay.
We've put together like a compilation of all your, well, I wouldn't say all your best bits, but some of your best bits throughout the season. We put a bit of music to it, and thought we'd give you a little treat to show you how good you were this season.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, great stuff, guys. I really appreciate it. I love it.
The bit where Coach Cool was just fouling Tower out turn after turn. I don't know how Tower survived that. I really don't.
I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
and
Right.
the whole clip with the orcs where you did your turn one, just blasting the orcs with the fireball and getting the ball off them and leaping and blitzing. That was fantastic part. Just sums your season up really and how you played.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't remember what happened after that. I got a feeling they got the ball back. I'm not sure, but it was great play anyway.
Yeah.
And speaking of going over the season, there is a couple more things we need to go through.
Yeah.
We do, in fact, have the final results for the predictions competition. Obviously, we've already gone through the loser of it, which was me. We are. Yeah, I might sound a lot more sober than I was before. That's because of the magic of editing. We're pre-recording this before I do all of that stuff, but we can actually see how the last week went out with points. I actually beat you for once, Rob.
Yeah, wow.
With more points than the predictions.
Ooh, congrats, man.
I know. Coach Cool did okay. You got 3, the same as me. J-Can got 2. Brainlord got 2. Honey got 2. Kianda comes in with 6. Berserk with 8. Illogics with 11.
Ooh, yeah.
The Doctor, 11 is good. The Dr. Nick with 9, Innovation with 3, and we come all the way over to the other side to see the final scores, and it is the Dr. Nick 10 points clear at the top of the table.
Yeah.
It was starting to get close there, but the Dr. Nick is very good at predicting Blood Bowl, it seems.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we will be contacting you to get your prize sorted, which will probably be a ReBBL mug, unless you already own a ReBBL mug. But yeah, I will be sending you a DM or about addresses and things coming up. So thank you everyone for engaging with the predictions. It's a nice, lovely bit of fun, and yeah, we're glad everyone had a bit of fun with it.
Well, that was you, Mad Frog, way down the bottom there, mate.
I don't know. Obviously, I'm better playing than predicting.
Yeah, spending time doing it. Yeah, you're down with the losers on 52. Like, indeed, that's with me. There is one more thing we're going to do. We're not really going through the team by team injuries and updates because, well, you guys unfortunately aren't going to be playing each other anymore. But what we are going to be playing is playoffs, Challengers Cups, and things like that. So we're just going to very briefly go through who from 3B is qualifying and what the matchups are, starting with the Challengers Cup. And yeah, we've got Proud Women, who I don't think got any levels ups from their last match. They're coming in at 1590, sorry, looking at the next match. They are up against the Rat Foos, who were second from the play-ins from 5G. And they are, of course, a Skaven team who have had they've kind of been beaten up pretty badly here, it seems. They're down to, you can't see at the bottom, but they're down to like 13 players. One gutter is missing. I think
actual TV is 1290. What was Helenic's Proud Women?
1590 or so.
1590 is the next match.
And
the next match is 1240. Yeah.
In Challengers Cup, you don't get this clear miss next game stuff because in playoffs you get. I got a free lose to get my miss next game guy back. I don't know if it's you.
Yeah, I think you do in Challengers, don't you? I think you do get the wipe the slate clean game.
Okay.
I think you do.
I grabbed these today, so they might not have just put them in yet. But this is live actually. So so we're going to be looking forward to a lovely, lovely Amazons versus vastly reduced Skaven. Who you giving this one to, guys?
I give it clearly to H-Lane, to the Amazons, because no tackle on the Reds, and a pretty nice team of Amazons. So, and he's a really good coach, so I can't see him losing actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that as well. I think it'd be a nice solid win for him, unless he gets diced, obviously. But that's the same as any game, isn't it?
Yeah. Indeed. Next up, we've got Grimtail, who are in Challengers, and they are no big injuries for this next match. And they are up against another Skaven team that has also taken a bit of a beating, it seems like. We've got Grim on their next match TV at 21:70, and next match TV 12:30 for the Gastown Gangers. Now, the Gastown Gangers are... I got this written down. Yes, they are... they were 5th from Division 4F, so it looks like somebody hasn't accepted their Challengers ticket.
Right.
So the Gastown Gangers, they're so happy to be in the Challengers Cup, and they're coming up against a Nurgle team that almost doubles them in terms of TV. How are you guys thinking about this?
He's got a natural one-turner, and he'll probably get that blitzer, that claw blitzer back. This might be a tough game for him, but as a mental team, that Grimtail team, innit? If he gets
throw this back up.
Yeah, if he gets that beast on any of them, they're stuck to him, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, Grimtail did get some level ups, actually. Number 2 and number 11. It's been moved around, so I can't see which one was number 11. Bluebeard appears to have dodge. And number 11, I think that might have been Hob, and it's moved up, so that's blocked on them. So that's always nice to see.
I think that's a really hard game for Nurgle. I really do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one, if the one turner is part of it, it's a problem. But other than that, I think he has to do it. I mean, he has probably more than double the strength of the Skaven team.
They do have a Skaven lineman with wrestle and tentacles, which is a bold choice.
Okay, weird.
Wow, strength 3 tentacles. That's interesting.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
So, well, kind of useful against goblins. So you reckon that's a potential tricksy one?
Maybe he's a spy in the tentacle Nurgle team.
Absolutely. But of course, we are going to be backing everyone from Freebie if we can get there. Next up for the playoffs, we have got the Warriors of Coney Island. We had some big level ups here this week. Actually, number 9, number 10, and number 11 leveled up, but they have not been taken yet. Perhaps waiting to see what the other team's going to be. And I can tell you, it is going to be Heavy Metal Massacre. They are a Necro team, and as you can see here, they are heavy metal themed. They have got a big tackle flesh golem. They've got a rookie werewolf. That's not too bad. And they've got a strength up wolf that does not have mighty blow. Some guard. And right at the bottom, there's a ghoul that you can't see because I'm bad at zooming. Apparently, that's Blodge Step Sure Hands Fend as well. That's right there at the bottom. What do you guys think about that one?
I think this is all a logic thing to win it. Actually, the strength 4 Stepper Ghoul is scary, of course, but logic showed that he had a really good team and he played a super good season. And yeah, I think his team is scary, and he will pummel him. I think he will do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Love it.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Totally.
And next up, the one we're all waiting for. It is the man, myth, and legend, Mad Frog, Rebel Supremacy. Lovely, lovely, lovely big team here versus the Gourmet Governors from Lumi. Sorry, I was about to say the Heavy Metal Massacre were 4th in Big O Division 1, so you're up against a Big O team. There are logics. Of course, Luminous, who is 2nd of Rel Div 1. A big, nasty vampire team. Lumi, of course, a pretty veteran coach. How are you feeling coming into this matchup?
Yeah, I'm not super confident. I think I respect him I think he's a pretty great coach. I didn't see a lot of him, but I watched a few episodes of his YouTube lastly, and I'm really impressed with the gameplay. And yeah, like how he plays and records at the same time, and like streaming, and he plays it and speaks and thinks faster than me watching the game. So I'm really impressed with how fast and accurate his thought processes are. And could be a problem, but my team is very strong, so actually I could pull it off, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think Bloodlust, as with all things, is going to be a big factor here, as it always is with vampires.
True.
What's the TV?
Emmanuel Macaron. Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry, what's the TV difference on who's at home? Do you know?
Oh, yes. So Next Match TV is 2040 for the Gourmet Governors, and Next Match TV is 2260. So he has got 220 TV on you as well. So he's gonna be he won't be bringing a wizard, I don't think. Do you know if it's a home or away fixture? I'm just bringing it up here. Let's see if I can see. Sorry, spoilers. If anyone was looking to see what had happened. I'm just trying to see where you are on here, near the top, I believe. Do you happen to know if I think it's not your... If it's the top is home,
probably
it is an away match for you, unfortunately.
That's
so you are not
unfortunate.
at your Wizard Stadium, I do not think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, which probably means he's probably going to be taking a wizard, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that is tricksy. But we are going to absolutely be supporting you all of the way.
Thank you, guys.
You probably get some good coverage on that game as well. So you might get Zord or something like that, Metal maybe. So that'd be a follow. Yeah, a lot of viewers, a lot of people watching you on that one, Mad.
But yeah, no, we believe in you, and it's like you say, like a strength 5 movement up vampire that's blodge frenzy is tricky.
Absolutely.
But vampires can fall apart. You are also a good coach. You do have more stuff. You do have more skilled players dispersed, I think, a little bit more. Yeah. Like he's got the vampires, but you've got like lots of people like strength ups all the way down as well. So we will see. I look forward to it very much.
But whenever I play a good vampire team, I normally try taking the fools out first. And
of course.
But it depends how the game goes.
I am looking down here. He's got Fish and Chips here, who is a leader thrall. So that's potentially useful.
A good target.
He's got 4 rerolls and 5 vampires, and usually the advice is to have as many rerolls as vampires, right?
Yeah, he's got two pro on the vampires there. He's got pro on 2 of the vampires there.
Yeah, that's going to help as well. But,
yeah, I'm afraid of the 3 Lodge Steppers. I think that's nasty. But and all the movement ups are, so I'm losing a bit of my great movement advantage here because vampires are a pretty slow team normally.
I think it's only 2 Blodge Step actually.
Really? Thank you very much.
There's 4 Blodge, but only 2 of them have got the step, and it's the
okay. Thank you. I thought the Strength 5 also has sidestep, but he doesn't. Okay,
he took Frenzy instead, which is a bold choice, but I can see why he's done it. Actually, it's not a bold choice at all. It's for surfing bull centaurs. That's it, isn't it?
You got a bit of tackle on your team as well, haven't you, Madful?
I have only 1 tackle. That's a bit of a problem, but he's a killer with a mighty blow, so he has to do good work. And Lumi had no how do you call it? Sure hands, and so that's the thing. So Toa could pull off some magic tricks with strip ball.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. It's going to be a big upset round 1 of the playoffs. Lumi's going out. We can just hope. And once again, I just want to say a big thank you for coming on the show, and really, really good luck for the playoffs.
Thank you, guys. I have to thank you.
We might be streaming a couple of games ourselves in the early rounds, maybe in the CC or something like that. Depends on when people are playing.
Depends on if there's other better streamers that
yeah, we do recaps, but we haven't really streamed before, so we might be a bit lost on it. But yeah, if we get a chance to grab any of you guys from 3C, we might do that. So 3B,
3B.
Sorry. Yeah, so all the best anyway.
Cool.
Good luck.
Indeed. And yeah, do you want to give a final word to everyone, Mad Frog?
Yeah, like I said, thank to you guys. What a great season. I love your show and all the other guys too. And yeah, also thanks to the other guys in the season here. It was great fun playing you, and I hope for Illogics to place really good, and for me, of course, and the guys in the Challenger Cup. And yeah, this is a great league.
Wise words, mate. And with that,
Indeed.
we'll finish it up. So that's all from me. That's all, folks.
And we will see you on the pitch.